Guess what, guys? We have a box, that's right, of cool reptiles. You know I love unboxing new things. So Milton is actually a Moroccan Uromastyx, and the truth is that they're really cool. I love all the different types of Uromastyx, but these guys basically stay about this size. He's not going to get much bigger. So some Uromastyx stay pretty small, but the ones we got now in that box, well, that's a different story. Because these guys are going to get a lot bigger. The fact is, Uromastyx are absolutely incredible animals, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. Just because we have the one species doesn't mean we want different localities and different species. And this particular species is the one I really wanted to put in the Reptarium. Not because they're the most beautiful, because I'm going to be totally honest with you, they really aren't the most beautiful, but they are certainly the largest species. These guys can get literally up to 3 feet long, and I cannot wait to see them. They're just little tiny babies right now. They're going to be absolutely incredible. Let's take a look and see what they look like. Oh, they are so cute. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Take a look at that cute face right there and that chubby body. Like I said, some of the ornate Uromastyx are unbelievably colorful and beautiful, but they all stay relatively small, right? Well, the Egyptians are the giants. These guys get absolutely huge. Like I said, up to 3 feet in length. They're kind of a more bland animal. Yes, they do look a little bit like that chuckwalla, and I kind of love that chubby body thing, but in this case, it's a chubby body that gets like that big, even bigger than chuckwalla's. Absolutely incredible. Again, because I knew there was some babies that had come into the country, I was like, I have to get these. It's going to probably take 3 or 4 years to get giant, but hey, right now we actually have a little pair. This is one of them. Let's go ahead and see the other one. And here is the other little monkey right here. Look at how absolutely adorable they are right now. Those are the cutest little things. Oh my God, that is absolutely incredible. And again, the other thing that's nice about the Egyptian Uromastyx is typically they're pretty mellow, more mellow. They like to just sit on your arms and stuff like that, whereas the other ones can be a little bit crazy. I mean, they're not mean or anything like that, but they sometimes can run away. These guys are known for being really chill. Of course, this looks like the boy here. This looks like the girl right here. Unbelievable. I am so excited to get these. Again, might be a year or so before they really get super impressive, but they're so cute right now. I cannot wait to set these guys up and start raising them up, and I'll keep you guys updated. By the way, what are the names of these guys? Again, Egyptian Uromastyx. What can we name these guys? Comment down below. And by the way, welcome to the vlog, Reptile Army. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. So as far as setup with these guys, what we're going to end up doing is actually Luna is an albino Californian king snake, and to be totally honest with you, we've moved her over here probably a couple months ago, and she's still not very good about handling. When you take her out, she often likes to pee on people, so we were hoping she was going to calm down, but for now I think we're going to move her back over to BHB and just work with her a little bit more. And so what we'll do is we'll actually take the western hognose snake, Peppa, off up here and put it down here because it doesn't need a lot of heat, and the Uromastyx need a lot of heat. I mean, you want 110 or 115 degree hotspot. So up here we can put a dome light, we can do some terracing in this cage, of course redo this entire cage, and these Uromastyx can go in here to be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and enlist Jessica to get this cage all set because she's so good about it. Oh, and by the way, speaking of enlisting, what about Reptile Army? Have you heard about the movement? That's right. Go to reptilearmy.com and you can get your swag, all that you want. Please be our foot soldiers out there, turning the world into reptile lovers. You know, 10% of the proceeds go to USARK, 90% of the proceeds go to educating people. Go to reptilearmy.com. As always, Jessica did an amazing job with the enclosure. I think these guys are going to love it. They've got a nice hot spot in there that they can get up on, and they should be absolutely incredible. So what do you say we just go ahead and release these little monkeys? There you guys go. There you go. Enjoy yourself. They can climb up to the upper level, get close to the light if they want. They got areas down here. So all in all, I think this is going to be absolutely incredible for them. So we'll keep you guys updated. Again, names in the description. Got to name these guys something cool. I'm expecting some Egyptian names maybe, but I don't know. Absolutely excited and ecstatic to have these guys. One day, they're going to be huge and they're going to be awesome.
Chicken Strip, my boy over here, he really needs a bath. And when I say bath, obviously I don't mean he needs to be clean. He's got some stuck sheds on his tail and stuff like that. So what we do to try and mitigate that and make it actually really nice is we get them out. We'll actually put them inside these soak tubs. Now, Chicken Strip is super agile, like you guys know. Come on, big guy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. You're all right. Hey. You're okay. I'm here. Easy now. Okay. That's all right. All right. As you can see, here's the stuck shed that I was talking about. You can see it's already starting to flake off a little bit because I did soak them earlier this week. So it's definitely starting to show some progress. And with a beautiful animal like this, it's really important to try and keep up with this type of thing, just because its albinism just shows so much like in an uglier way when there's like got stuck sheds on them. So I think it's really important to really try and hit that on as best we can.
Did you guys hear that? I hear a sound. It's a beautiful sound. Yes, it's an egg sound. Let's go ahead and collect an egg. This happens to be a pastel that is actually also het for lavender, and it's actually bred to a vanilla red stripe that's het for lavender as well. So we could produce some pretty cool red stripe stuff, and the pastel and red stripe just go together really well. But look at how beautiful. Mom, you did so good. This is a great clutch of eggs. She's not a really big girl, but she's got a beautiful clutch of eggs here. Look at that. Whoo, doggy, I tell you what, that is something that I love to see for sure. And there's nothing like all the hard work that started way back in October when I started to do the schemes, and then I rearranged everything, and then you start the actual breeding, and then ultimately here we are all this time later, and we get these beautiful clutches of eggs. I tell you, there's nothing better than that. I mean, that is truly the fruits of our labor for sure. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 beautiful eggs in here. Going to be some banging babies. Egg cutting coming down the pike is going to be absolutely incredible. This next ball python clutch is actually just a really pretty nice, decent sized normal ball python that was bred to this banana fire spinner blast. So it's got a lot of genes in it. It's got banana, it's got pastel, it's got pinstripe, and it's got spider. So there should be some pretty cool combos coming out of that clutch for sure. Let's see how many eggs Mama has. And it looks like a pretty decent clutch for sure. Let's go ahead and unwrap Mama here. Oh, come on, girl. You can see how they concave their belly to wrap those eggs. Wow, look at that clutch right there. That is a beauty. I tell you what, that is a nice clutch. Laid just beautifully. I love, this is the perfect size egg, right? They're not too big, so there's plenty of them, and they're not too small that the babies are gonna hatch out small. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 beautiful eggs. There's one little slugger in there, but that's okay, 9 good eggs. That's gonna be some cool combos in there. These are perfect entry-level ball pythons. They're gonna be from bananas to pastels to all kinds of combinations. This is a beautiful clutch, and I'm sure they're gonna hatch out and be wonderful. Is it absolutely crazy how big Jeffrey has gotten? I mean, holy cow. Remember when we got Jeffrey, it was literally a babe. Would eat mice, that's all it would eat. Now look at how big it's getting. Of course, it's nowhere near the size of Sunrise or something like that. Eventually it's gonna get probably 15 to 18 foot, so it's got a long way to go, but I just cannot believe how big it's starting to get. And wow, what an absolute beautiful animal. You know, every person that comes here for a tour always says the same thing, that they can't really see that pink and peach color in its head. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but trust me, this thing is an absolute banger. And speaking of Burmese pythons, of course we have the hypo that is actually named Penelope over here just growing up. And this is how big Jeffrey was when we got him. That's a pretty massive that he grew from this size to that size. And Penelope, when she gets that size, is going to be absolutely stunning too. Again, this is definitely going to be a great educational animal in the future, just like Jeffrey and Sunrise, and of course Marshmallow or other Burmese pythons. Burms are just such gentle giants. They're so amazing. Can't wait till Penelope gets bigger because she's going to be a ripper. Let's roll some of that beautiful music, Jay. Go ahead and roll it. So this clutch is actually a coral snow corn snake. It's that really polygenically pink corn snakes that are bred together. Let's go ahead and see what she has going on. Looks like they're underneath here. She's a really pretty snake though, too. And the eggs are kind of all over the place. So, ooh, I'm going to have to candle all these eggs because she's definitely rolling them around. You can just see them rolling even as we speak right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get her in here. We'll get her all cleaned up, water, all that stuff. You know the routine. Again, we always talk about the fact we take the water out because they can lay their eggs in the water and then the eggs go bad. And then we'll just kind of put these in here. But like I said, we're going to have to candle these all because they are all over the place, rolled around and stuff like that. But we'll just get them in an egg box before we candle them. Pretty easy to candle colubrid eggs, especially like this one, because they're almost translucent to begin with. Python eggs have much thicker skin, so it's a little bit more difficult. But you just want that embryo up on the top side, right? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beautiful eggs. Next up, more eggs. This one actually comes from a het creamsicle scaleless, bred to a cream scaleless. So should should be some pretty cool eggs. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice. Ooh, there's a lot of eggs. Big female. There are a couple slugs in here, to be honest with you, but the majority of the clutch is absolutely gorgeous. We'll get Mom in there. Good job, Mom. You did so good. Get her all cleaned up, stuff like that. Again, we'll just kind of get all these little sluggers out of here first. Just get these away. No big deal. They come off really easy with stuff like this. Looks like we've got a couple back here. So weird that it'd be such a beautiful clutch, but then have a few slugs. But that just kind of happens. Nevertheless, look at that pearly white clutch right there. I tell you, that's what I live for, guys. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 beautiful eggs, and big eggs for a corn snake too. So these babies are going to be bangers for sure. So my guy Speedy has been here at BHB obviously all winter long, and he actually spends the summers with us at home. So we have to just finish his pen a little bit, and hopefully maybe next week we can actually take Speedy back home, which will be really cool, because not only is it going to be awesome that he can have the whole backyard to run around in, because you know that he loves and loves and loves to run around, but also the crew gets a break of him getting in the way of everything and making a mess here at BHB. So Speedy, you're going to be excited to get some sun and be able to eat all the grass you want, right buddy? It's going to be awesome. I think there might be some Speedy cams coming in the future. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor. Right over here, you can watch this playlist if you want more videos. You know what I mean. On this side, do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate you. Have an absolutely wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.